Hey, so many apologies. I found this footage. I looked for it when I was making the last episode. I couldn't find it. I've got it now. It goes from Lakka to Corfu. And then at the end, just to make up, I put a teaser in for Albania. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know if it's dirty, sweetie, and we'll drag it, eh? Let me know if it's dirty and we'll drag it. We must be over it. Ah. Is it dirty? So it's 7:39 on the 31st of May. And we are leaving. A little bit smelly last night, don't know why. But another gorgeous day, and we're just going to head up the east coast of Corfu and find somewhere to stay.
It's smelly here too.
Yeah, nice and discharging sewage into it. Harbour, isn't it? It's 2 hours basically from Corfu to Albania, and €1.05 for fuel. So it's about just over half the price, but we've got to get 5,000 litres for that. So you've got to remember they're all on their big holiday and they're away. You know, like I mean, you get to a place like this, it's maybe what's last night, Thursday, second to last night. So they're in party. Cup of tea, Tweedles.
Oh yes,
So this is pretty interesting. Here we are, probably 2 miles off the coast, and a pretty steep coastline as well, which is amazing. And a few fishing boats out here. So that's a good 2 miles, I'd say. And it actually got down to 8 metres. It was charted and obviously pretty well surveyed, because there were quite a few contour lines. But all this way out to be down to 13 metres, I've never seen that before. But just goes to show, you can just never be so sure. And you know, before the day of charts, what the heck did you do? A lot of shipwrecks around the Greek islands, but anyway, there's the island of Corfu. Coming into Corfu, and that's the castle out on, or straight ahead effectively. So that bay off to the port side, we're going to move into there. It's been recommended to us. We rang the Mandraki Marina and they're full up for the next 3 nights, €80 a night anyway. So this is under the castle as well, looks just as beautiful. Quite a few boats in there by the look of it, so that'll be us for a couple of days. And as we said, we're going to check out from here to go to Albania. Been reading up on Albania today, and honestly, people, I think it's going to be amazing. And we will take you through the waters of Albania. That's where we came from today, about 4 hours. And it's almost goodbye to Greece. We're actually feeling a little bit sad about it, because we have absolutely loved our time here, and hope you guys have too. Anyway, back to Corfu, plane after plane after plane coming in just behind that hill there. So things starting to heat up for summer, as was very evident last night with, we counted just under 50 yachts in the harbour, and apparently you can get almost twice that in there, so it must be nuts. Amazing, what a fortress. Sitting out in the point there, of course, and almost impossible to attack, I would suspect. Cliffs all around, and do a bit of research, give you a bit of info. But there's basically a bridge, it's an island with a bridge across to the old city, so should be fun to explore.
It's rubbish in here.
Still remember how to do this, Mrs. A?
No, it's a long time, isn't it?
I know, it's been a while, eh?
You've got the rubbish bag, eh?
Yep.
Oh, we've got cloths in here too. Lots of cloths.
Well, good thing is the boat didn't float away today.
Left on.
Oh, as long as the battery's off, that's alright.
Well, I don't know if the battery was off either.
You'll soon see, because some of the gauges should light up.
So battery was left on and the run.
No way.
Yep. Because I turned it
Speak
that
up.
way. I turned it to the left to turn it on and nothing happened. Then I turned it back to the right. So when is it the last time we used it?
I can't remember. Got the engine down, Tweedles. So it was definitely on.
Yep.
So how the heck did we end up with that? Going to go around the boat and I can get some video, eh? Wow, that's a big lesson learned then.
We're lucky.
How the hell did we end up doing that? That's so bad. Okay, only comment I would make is ultimately it's the captain's responsibility.
The captain has given someone permission to use it. Then surely that person will sort it all out.
There you go, look, there's the snubber on.
Did you turn off the anchor light?
I didn't, because I figure the worst risk is, well I have, because the 24 volts off.
Right.
Can we just puddle over and look at Marala, our new boat?
What a glorious day to be out here. So yesterday when we arrived, the wind was whipping up, and then when I just don't like being out in the tender when it's like that, and I know people will say, oh, get over it and whatever, but you know, it's important you do things within your comfort zone, otherwise you're just not going to enjoy the process or the experience. So don't you do that. That was my thing to do.
Yeah, but at least I do it in front of you, not behind your back.
I couldn't. I was filming from behind.
Right, and so you would, yeah.
So
I
this
caught
is
you.
Marala.
You forget that oh yeah, let's talk about something exciting.
When I did, I thought, oh, I wonder what reaction I'll get when he sees this.
Now, you've heard me say it a few times before that I wouldn't really want a massive boat, but sorry, this one just does it for me. And we'll give you some details on it when we edit the video. I can probably remember some now. It's about 50 metres long, so 150 feet, and it was built in 1930, and it ended up being taken over by the Admiralty in the Second World War. And then after that it's been in private ownership, and it's just undergone a massive refit.
2 years, they took it out of the water.
Yeah, 2 years, and it's been totally redesigned to bring it into the 21st century. I mean, what a magnificent boat. That is just, the only thing that spoils it are those two big white things sticking out of some boat behind. I don't know what they're for. But anyway, honestly, what a magnificent boat. So it's owned by a guy who goes in it 3 or 4 times of the year, each year, and then the rest of the time it's available for charter. But I mean, that is, oh God. If there was a big boat to have, that would be it. I love those cane wicker chairs up on the deck too. We're still umming and ahhing about exactly what to have on the back deck, and we're not going to rush it. Look at this water, folks. I don't know if you can see that. There's all the weed in the bottom. It's absolutely crystal clear. And we're going in over to, I think, the yacht club. And there's a few tenders over here, so I think the way to go is off to the right here and then in, but we'll see. I'm sure, oh hang on, there's people swimming there.
That's right, that's why I wasn't going.
No, Mrs. R's right. It's a beautiful spot here in Corfu. Almost need to treat it like when you're mooring up, hey? You have to have a bit of a look and see where it is everybody goes. Yeah, I don't know, what do you reckon over here or over in there? There's a little ramp there, but yeah, I think so. Makes me nervous that this is all private. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Oh look, rubbish bins it says,
yeah.
That way and up 60 metres. Oh, nicely done, Mrs. R. Very nice.
You gonna grab something?
Nice jacket.
Yeah.
It is not bad, eh?
Yeah.
Look who we found, a couple of stalkers. YouTube stalkers.
Following you around the world.
And they're following us around, and we're going to have a cup of coffee or something?
Yeah, a cup of
Mark.
tea or something.
Anthony.
Yeah, James.
Good to meet you. Check that out, sweetie, eh?
It's so cold, eh?
You can't hide from Australians anywhere in the world, can you?
Yeah.
Fiona's much more beautiful in the flesh.
Oh, check that out.
Hang
Check
on,
that
Mark,
out.
I'll get all this stuff out. This stays, eh?
Yeah, leave that.
Just
You know what we did? We
What?
found out, we took the tender down today. We haven't
Yeah.
used it in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. You
Battery was on and the run switch was on.
Oh, shit.
Still worked.
Still started.
Yeah.
Jeez. Classic, isn't it?
Anyway, thanks for coming down. Neat to see you.
So many little check things, isn't there?
Yep, absolutely. And don't you just love these doors? I mean, they are pretty much original. You can walk in here and not even notice them. But look, there's the old bolts. I mean, they're not modern day bolts. Unbelievable, really. We're here at a good time because the 6,000 people coming in by cruise boat have not yet arrived for the day. Okay, this is an old fortress from the 12th century. Changed hands, of course, a number of times. The Venetians, the Ottomans, apparently some barbarians. But it's been improved upon all the time, fortified more and more. And the basic change was making sure that it wasn't just one wall to breach. If you wanted to get in here, you had to basically get past there. A movable moat bridge, which was this. How the heck they made it movable back then, I don't know. And then a second wall to breach, so it made it much easier to defend until heavy armaments came along in the 16th and 17th century. And at that point, it just became a battle of the cannons. Anyway, we'll go on in, and then you will see from up on top where Awanui NZ is moored immediately below it, and then we'll pop over to the Mandraki, the traditional old 500-year-old yacht club. Apparently lovely restaurant there, so we'll go and check out what that looks like. Now I think if we walk up here somewhere over here, oh there she is, look. Awanui NZ. And when you get up a bit high, look how clear the water is. South into the Ionian Sea. First day of June, by the way, today, people. First day of June, so when this comes out, you'll know exactly how far behind we are. I think we'll only be a week at the most. Wow. Here's my favourite new boat, the Marala. Beautiful. And Awanui NZ sure looks cool over there. Beautiful sight. Hello, Mrs. R. It's beautiful, eh?
Hey Marky,
What?
there's a nice looking boat out there.
I know, the Marala.
Would you like to go on that with me?
The Marala. So, the guys that met us this morning that are holidaying over here from Aussie, they saw us arrive yesterday, got some neat photos, they're going to send them to us, and we just had a coffee with them. First people or friends we've met through the YouTube channel on our way back home. That was pretty cool. So now we're going from the lower ramparts up to the very centre of the little island. A little pathway off down here. And somebody's job would have been to defend that. Amazing. And this here is probably the original paving, eh? It would have been all across there, but then it would have probably over the years got kicked out and whatever, so now that's all that's left of it, and it's just got concrete and that beside it. And I mean, you look at these walls and they're at that perfect angle to be able to support what's behind them, absolutely straight both ways. My God, it's an Airbus. I've only ever seen 737s take off so far. The mortar joints are so strong. I'm over here. It's just a bloody aeroplane for God's sake.
I just thought you'd like that on there.
Oh, it's an aeroplane. But, I mean, it's just, so this is 15th, 16th century. And just beautifully done. Who's touched it? Who's fought to defend it? What lives have been through here? Wow.
A lot of history.
Wow.
What you need to do, but you don't need to do anything yet. Hang on.
Check the weather. Absolutely in the world. And everybody there. Day, Sarong Bay, Harbour. This is They speed up pretty quick. Here she comes. Alright. Sorry. There you go. I know, just in 2 bags.
I know, 3,000 litres of fuel. We've currently got 5. So,
And that one on the
wow.
for the Justin boat. I don't think it's enough.
It's a mic. Just want to show them that we're trying. Hi Marky, what's happening?
Out. And you get into the I think she thinks the worst path just up here, down here. I've said hello. Hold it still and it should focus. Anyway, there it is. Bunker was behind me. After I walk back down there. There is.
back into hers.
Oh, okay. Charge. Anyway. Or 30 euros, so that probably would have been enough for the two of us. And that's still okay, actually. Waiting here for half an hour, in which case we'll shut down. And he'll drop his anchor out, and the captain sits in the middle